You fell for it, didn't you? You actually thought y'all were going to win some playoff games. You actually thought that there was going to be the first time that you were going to be in the NFC Championship game in about 30 damn years. That's what they thought, Shay, didn't it? That's what they thought. They fell for it. They fell for it. They heard us talking about how they the number 2 seed. They had home court advantage. They had all of this going for them clubs, Shay. But we warned them. We spent the entire season warning them. And then I shifted gears and I got their hopes up all the way up there before it came crashing down. Didn't I tell you, Shay? Didn't I tell you, bro?
It hurt. It hurt.
It really did, didn't it? Hey, guess what, Shay? It don't hurt more than what I'm about to show you right now. Kick my music, please.
And my comprehension, too. Dak was shocked. I was shocked, Stephen A. But tell me this. Should we be surprised by the Cowboys' early playoff exit considering history?
Did you say surprise? Is that what you asked me? Did you say surprise? I mean, come on now. Dak Prescott, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, 4 interceptions in the last 2 playoff losses. Mike McCarthy, 3 1-and-outs in 4 years as the Dallas Cowboy head coach. The Dallas Cowboys on the 28th anniversary of the last time they went to an NFC Championship game. It's 28 years. It's 28 years. I mean, we're talking about, look, did y'all know that 28 years ago in 1996 when the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl, did you know that, 10% of you, I looked this up, 10% of U.S. households had home internet connections. Google didn't even exist. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, man. And I just said to myself, I'm sitting there. Listen, I got to tell you something. In all seriousness, okay? In all seriousness, I am shocked at the fashion in which they lost. To get beat down, we all predicted that Dallas should win this game because we thought that Green Bay's defense was suspect. But we knew that Green Bay could put up points in them. But I must confess, Shay. I must confess, D.O. I was shocked at the beat down. This was a beat down. I'm going to give them about the final score, 48-32. Oh, no. 48-16 with 6 minutes left in the game. It was done, okay? What I was shocked by was the beat down. When they ran downfield and they scored, all right, you marched downfield 75 yards. Aaron Jones was running the ball lights out. Okay, we get that. We saw that before. We saw that against Buffalo. We saw that against San Francisco. We got that part, okay? But Dak throws that interception. That was the first indication. And then after that, a pick six. You can't make this up. So I'm going to tell you this. I am surprised at the fashion, but I'm not surprised at the loss. When the playoffs arrives, palms get sweaty, backsides get tight, and you got cats that ain't ready. And nobody, I don't give a damn about the excellent analysis of D.O. I don't give a damn about the excellent analysis of the 3-time Super Bowl champion and the Hall of Famer Shay himself. I don't want to hear. I saw panic. I saw dudes who were shook. I saw a crew that was nervous, okay? And so we'll get into the ramifications, the fallout from this in a minute. All I'm going to say is I'm surprised at the lopsided affair that we witnessed, but I am not surprised by the loss because, D.O., I set it up beautifully, didn't I? I sat up there and I talked about those expectations, right, and I let it climb, and they all got caught up in it. And Dallas Nation, Cowboys Nation was all caught up. And remember I told you, Shay, I don't want the fall to be light. I wanted it to be steep. I wanted it to be, and I wanted a collapse. And that is what we saw yesterday. They never let me down. I always say, be patient, just wait. It's coming. And boy, did it arrive. Thank you.
I'm not surprised at all, Molly. You remember a couple of weeks ago, I said the Cowboys are like my ex. I like them a lot, but I don't trust them. And remember, everybody was talking about this is the Cowboys' best chance to get to the Super Bowl. I said based on what? They went 12-5 last year. They went 12-5 the year before that. I said, so what's different about this year than the previous years? I said, absolutely nothing. I say they still do a bunch of talking. Jerry Jones is still in front of the cameras, yapping like he always does. It's funny. Stephen A, did you find it funny? Jerry Jones says he doesn't want to rank this loss. But let me tell you what happened on Thanksgiving when they beat the Commanders 45-10. I don't know if I had a day like this, and I'll include them all. I'll put Super Bowls in there. I don't know if I've ever had a better day with the Cowboys than today. But yesterday, he didn't want to rank it. But you wanted to rank a meaningless Thanksgiving Day game against the Commanders? I remember Michael Parsons, opening day. He said after beating the Giants, we're making the statement that I've been trying to make. We're the best defense in the National Football League. Really? I said, when you can't run the football consistently and you can't stop the run consistently, when you get to the playoffs, whatever your flaw is, it gets exacerbated. What couldn't the Cowboys do yesterday consistently? Run the football. What couldn't they do? Aaron Jones looked like Eric Dickerson running the football. He had 2 rush touchdowns all season long. He had 3 yesterday. 48-16. And Dak said, well, I got it going late. What you mean you got it going late? Bro, Dak numbers at 48-16, Dak was 24-39, 193, a touchdown with 2 picks. Now, he ends up with over 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bro, that was garbage time. Those are empty calories, which means you got fat with no nutritional value. I'm not surprised by this because I foretold of this. When you look at the Cowboys and the way they play, when they play good teams, this is what normally happens. Unfortunately, in a situation like this, it happened to be the playoffs. With all these expectations, man, the greater the expectations, the greater the hurt. I'm not surprised that the Cowboys lost. Yeah, maybe 48-16 at one point in the ball game, but no one should be surprised because if you watch the Cowboys all year, Stephen A, teams that ran the football, and I'm not trying to get wide, run outside, run right down the middle of the field, because when they got those little small-ass safeties playing middle linebacker deal, because you know they like to play a lot of nickel, a lot of dime, you got those small guys, when those big guys scoop up on you, won't help you. This is what the Cowboys, this is who they are. They got to do some soul searching today.
I thought it was a bad matchup. Said last week I thought it was a bad matchup. I'm shocked Dallas got absolutely outcoached, outprepared, and outclassed. This was the 2 seed in the playoffs. This was by far their best team expectation-wise over the last 3 decades. I was born in 1983. It's the worst performance I've seen from the Cowboys when it comes to how they played given the expectations that were levied on them. I am surprised that Green Bay's defense, who on back-to-back weeks in this season allowed Bryce Young and Tommy DeVito. Bryce and Tommy DeVito were the NFC Players of the Week. I'm surprised that that defense choked Dallas's offense out. Dallas's offense has a quarterback that played at MVP level, a wide receiver that was an Offensive Player of the Year candidate, 3 All-Pros on the offensive line, and one of the better young tight ends in football in Jake Ferguson. I'm surprised that Green Bay's defense choked Dallas's offense out. I'm surprised that no one could get open. I'm surprised that they were completely prepared, Green Bay defensively, for the predictability of Dallas's offense. That does surprise me. I am surprised that Matt LaFleur ran circles around Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn is a head coaching candidate, rightfully so, a very, very good football coach. Matt LaFleur embarrassed him. That surprised me. I'm surprised that Jordan Love completely outplayed Dak Prescott given the season that Dak Prescott has had. I thought it was a bad matchup. I said that everything that Green Bay does offensively, motion, put the quarterback under center, play action pass, go in 12 personnel. Shannon, you know, 1 back, 2 tight ends. I thought that to watch what happened and see one team completely unprepared and completely outcoached and completely outclassed versus a team that is the youngest in the NFL versus a team that had to win to get in, that was surprising.
Stephen A, before you go, Steve, let me say this.
Sure.
What did I been telling, Dio, I've been telling you guys all year, Stephen A. I say if the Cowboys defense, if they don't get scooping scores, if they don't get pick sixes, and they don't set the Cowboys offense up on short fields, there's hell to pay. And what happened? Michael Parsons has his lowest pressure rate in his NFL career. 1 pressure on 19 pass snaps. They noticed something. They noticed that when they ran the shallow cross, Stephon Gilmore.
Các bạn vừa xem xong video phân tích của chúng tôi. Sau đây sẽ là video hướng dẫn cách làm chiếc đồng hồ hình quả dứa của chúng tôi. Bây giờ các bạn bắt đầu làm cùng mình nhé. Để làm chiếc đồng hồ hình quả dứa như của mình thì các bạn cần chuẩn bị giấy thủ công màu cam, giấy thủ công màu trắng, giấy thủ công màu xanh lá cây và giấy thủ công màu vàng, bút chì, kéo, bút mực, compa và một chiếc súng bắn keo nến như thế này. Sau khi chuẩn bị đầy đủ các dụng cụ trên thì bây giờ chúng ta sẽ cùng bắt tay vào thực hiện nhé. Trước tiên thì mình sẽ dùng cái giấy thủ công màu vàng này để làm cái hình quả dứa của mình. Mình gấp đôi cái tờ giấy này lại. Sau khi gấp cái tờ giấy thì mình sẽ dùng kéo, mình cắt cái tờ giấy này ra thành 2 phần. Các bạn cắt theo cái đường nếp gấp này nhé. Sau khi cắt xong thì mình sẽ dùng một cái mảnh giấy này để tạo hình cái quả dứa của mình. Bên trên cái mảnh giấy này các bạn dùng bút chì, mình vẽ hình cái thân của quả dứa trên cái tờ giấy màu vàng này nhé. Sau khi vẽ xong thì mình sẽ dùng kéo để cắt cái hình này ra. Sau khi cắt xong thì mình có cái hình có dạng như thế này. Bây giờ mình sẽ tạo hình cho mình cái hình này thành cái hình quả dứa nhé. Các bạn dùng cái mảnh giấy thủ công màu cam mà mình đã chuẩn bị lúc đầu. Ở trên đây mình sẽ dùng kéo cắt những cái sợi giấy nhỏ như thế này. Bây giờ mình sẽ cắt những cái đường thẳng để cắt những cái đoạn giấy màu cam của mình ra nhé. Mình sẽ cắt nhiều những cái đoạn giấy nhỏ như thế này. Sau khi cắt được các cái đoạn giấy như của mình thì các bạn dùng súng bắn keo. Mình gắn những cái đường keo song song với nhau trên cái hình quả dứa này. Và mỗi một cái đường keo thì các bạn sẽ đặt một cái mảnh giấy màu cam của mình lên trên nhé.